Welcome to Direct U.S. Immigration's channel, where you get direct access to our most up-to-date immigration and global mobility space. My name is Maitreya Brown, and I'm going to talk about a visa that is issued to the dependent family member of an H-1B visa holder who wants to join the H-1B visa holder in the United States. You're not going to want to miss out on this one. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Maitreya Brown, and I'm a U.S. immigration attorney based in Washington, D.C. And I'm also the principal attorney at Direct U.S. Immigration, where we work with clients in all 50 states and around the world. Before we start, click on the like and subscribe button to follow our Immigration Hub to get the latest immigration information that could be vital to your case. And also, be sure to stick around until the end to get a bonus tip on how to get an H-4 employment authorization document. As you know, many U.S. work visas come with a number of benefits, not just for the person receiving them, but also for his or her family. For instance, the H-1B non-immigrant visa allows beneficiaries to bring their immediate family members with them to the United States on an H-4 dependent visa. Though it is generally a straightforward process, today we're here to discuss how an H-4 visa is issued to the dependent family member of an H-1B visa holder. In this video, we will do a comprehensive review of everything you need to know about the H-4 visa category, including how it works, how to apply for one, and what advantages it offers. An H-4 visa is a non-immigrant visa for the spouse and minor children of all H visa holders, including H-1B for high-skilled workers and H-2A and H-2B for agricultural and non-agricultural seasonal workers. Though it is quite rare for seasonal H-2A and H-2B visa workers to bring family because visa adjudicators treat the family as a potential sign to overstay these short-term visas. So since all H-2 workers return home, bringing their family for a few months makes little financial sense when their spouses cannot work. So for this reason, H-4s are almost solely for the family of H-1B visa holders. So dependents eligible for the H-4 visa are the spouse and the unmarried children under 21. With an H-4, you can travel to the U.S. and live with a main H visa holder. So this visa has many benefits, which include you can live in the U.S., you can attend schools, you can open a bank account, you can work anywhere with an employment authorization document, you can work full-time or part-time, you can get a social security number, and which is your tax ID number, you can start up your own business, and you can apply for a driver's license. Also, there's no annual quota or cap on the number of people that can apply for the H-4 visa. Hence, there's no deadline and you can apply at any time. So the following documents are necessary for your H-4 visa application, and that includes a copy of your passport, a copy of the principal H visa approval notice, and whether you're inside the U.S. or outside of the U.S. If you're actually applying with the principal H visa holder who's also applying for the H-1B visa, then you guys can all just apply together. And then also the birth certificate for unmarried children under the age of 21 and marriage certificates for the spouses. Now, depending on where you're applying for the H-4 visa, you can either mail the form in or you actually go to an interview at a consulate or embassy abroad, and then you undergo that interview. So the U.S. Embassy only accepts original documents for visa applications. Other government-issued ID documents may substitute for birth and marriage certificates in some cases if the original documents are unavailable. Furthermore, you will need certified English translations for any non-English documents. If applying while abroad, the first thing to do is to complete the Form DS-160 online. Provide all necessary details and upload all required documents. Next, print the application confirmation page. This is the page containing the barcode, pay the DS-160 application fee, and then of course, schedule the visa interview. So the interview will most likely take place in the country you reside in, so you should schedule an appointment with the U.S. Embassy or consulate that is closest to you. If abroad, your H-4 visa interview is a major deciding factor on your visa application, where an embassy staff will ask you questions about your application. The interview questions will mainly be about yourself and your relationship with the principal H visa holder. And the main reason for the interview is to ensure only genuine immediate relatives receive the visa. Now, it is important to schedule your interview as soon as you can, because sometimes embassies, consulates just have backlogs. So again, it's just better to get it done sooner rather than later. And then also you will have to provide your biometrics. But if you're already in the US on a different non-immigrant visa, then you do have to apply for a change of status by filing Form I-539, which is available on the USCIS website. Before attending your interview, you should know as much detail as possible about the principal H visa holder's work in the US. Furthermore, your answers must be true to what was submitted in the forms and other documents. Now, if you are not told at the end of the interview whether your application was approved, you will get notification from the embassy once a decision has been made on your application. Now, if you are applying while inside of the US, then you do not have to attend an interview. If abroad, the caseload at the US Embassy processing your visa will determine the processing time. This is why you should schedule your interview immediately after filing your application. After your interview, it may take days or even weeks for the embassy to decide. If approved, they will send you your passport with your H-4 visa stamp. Now, if inside the US, changing non-immigrant status to H-4 visa status will take months to process. The validity period of the principal H visa is the same as your H-4 visa. So for example, if the H-1B visas are valid for a maximum of 3 years and can be extended for another 3 years if the applicant, of course, meets the eligibility requirements for visa extensions, then the same goes for the H-4 visa. So the H-4 visa will follow that as well. So when the H-1B purpose of stay in the U.S. ends or the visa expires, you have the same 60-day grace period that the H-1B visa holder receives before leaving the U.S. or, of course, changing employers. As I promised, here's some bonus information that you may not know about. So there are 2 requirements that you must meet before getting an H-4 work permit or an H-4 EAD, also known as an employment authorization document. The first is that you must be the spouse of an H-1B visa holder. So no other H visa has this benefit, and unfortunately children do not qualify. Second, the H-1B holder must have successfully filed and received an approval for an I-140 petition in furtherance of obtaining a green card. So USCIS must have already approved this petition, so as long as that I-140 has been approved, you are in fact, as the spouse, are in fact eligible for that H-4 EAD. In addition to the ability to work once obtaining an EAD, there are a few other benefits to that EAD. So H-4 visa holders who have an EAD can receive a social security number and they have no restrictions on employment. So to conclude, the H-4 visa presents a great opportunity for the children and spouse of an H-1B visa holder to study, gain experience, and even earn income in the US. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe if this content or information helps you in any way. Comment below if you want me to talk about something in specific, and share this resource widely because you never know who needs answers to these questions. Additionally, if you have any specific questions about this video as they pertain to your unique circumstances, please schedule a consultation with us, also at the link below. And I'll see you in the next video.